Hi everybody, Tashi here from Piximommy's Reborns. Welcome back. To all of you new, hello and welcome. So I have some very special babies here. Those of you that have been following my channel have met these two already. Um, if you are new to my channel, these babies are conjoined twins. So they have two faces, cranial facial duplication. They are the Gianna and Giulia sculpt by Chenza Dolls, and they were reborn by me. So I just finished them up last week. I'm so excited. I'm so in love with them. I've been just kind of futzing around with them and trying to make some decisions, and I'm gonna explain about that in a minute. But I'm gonna give these babies their first bottle feeding, and then I am gonna change them. So I'm just gonna get a little bib on here because they do dribble a bit. And to those of you new or visiting, no, I have not lost my mind. This is just role play. Dolly role play. All right. I know y'all haven't gotten a great look at like their details as far as like the painting and stuff. Which it's the middle of the night. I will have to do that for you all during the day, to go over, to share with you, how I painted them and everything. So you'll be able to, let's move you over here. And of course, I look like who did it and ran. We had a blizzard yesterday. We're like snowed in. Well, we finally um, got the driveway clear, but there is a lot of snow here. Okay, their hair is a mess, and so now you can see this baby on this side. So now one of my dilemmas is I introduced these babies as boys, and now that I've been spending time with them, I'm like not 100% sure. So this evening, I am going to feed this. So they don't have names yet. So I am going to feed this little bub first, because this baby is awake and looking hungry. Yes, you are. This is the disappearing bottle. I don't know how well it's working these days. I've had it a while now. Let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're hungry. There we go. Yeah, this disappearing bottle that I bought, it kind of, oh yeah, I guess it's still working. This, the liquid in there has gotten thick. The one I got on eBay. That's why I like to make my own, because, they don't last forever, but this one's, was nice. And anyway, all right. So yeah, so I wanted to adjust their weight and their body. Usually when I weight my dolls, either ones that I've reborn or um, you know, or mostly, because for the most part I'm a collector, the dolls in my collection, when if I reweight them just to have the weight as my preference. I like to get them as heavy as I can, but I like them very, very like floppy and almost like underfilled. I don't like them really like stuffed up with the polyfill unless they're going to be like a baby that's really older and sitting up straight where you like need that stability. But I lean towards the smaller babies anyway, so I usually don't need that. But with these babies, because their heads are, bigger and heavier, um, they kind of needed a little bit more. I just, sometimes we weigh a baby and, it's just, we got to play around with it. We wind up, that's why we all keep a lot of zip ties, because we wind up, changing it around. So, I did that today. So while I had their heads popped off, um, I did a little more trimming on their hair, because I was kind of like contemplating that. I didn't do a lot, but I just, let's give you a burp. Just over looking, seeing them and looking at them the past few days, I know I wanted to make this a little shorter so that I could style it fluffed up here and it would look cute and not too much. So their hair's a mess because I literally was just like, had them not assembled and whatchamacallit. Um Blah, blah, and was trimming their hair. So, all right. So anyway, so now, that I have like the hair exactly the way that I want it. And you want to see your aunties there? Because you're awake. You want to say hello? I'm gonna burp. I'm just not sure. I mean, I think they still are boys to me, but like now I feel like almost like you think the shorter the hair goes, like the more you look and think boy, but now I'm like I'm really not sure, and I'm like I was really struggling to name them. I really haven't announced, like, I certainly haven't announced their names because I don't have their names yet. Although if they're boys, like, I think I have their names, but I guess there was just something nagging in me, like I just wasn't sure because I haven't, like, I posted a reel to introduce them on Instagram. And by the way, if you want to follow me on Instagram to see pictures of these babies and all of the babies in my collection, there's always a link in the description of the video, down below. But I posted that, and then Instagram took it down. They sent like a copyright thing because I picked a song like that came up on there. I don't know like what the problem was. But they were saying like it couldn't be viewed in all these countries because of like copyright, and it listed the countries, and it's like, well, it's like every country. But you could put in like a dispute, or like I don't know if it's called a dispute, but just something, a claim, if you feel that it was like wrongfully taken down, and if you feel it's like fair usage or whatever, 'cause it's only like a clip of a song, whatever. So I did that. I submitted it in, and the next day it was back on, but then the reel didn't really circulate because it had been down, you know what I mean? So like that happened. So it's like everything's kind of happening like that's made it so like I've shared them here, but I haven't like shared a lot of them. If that makes sense, because like I'm still thinking, and it's been days because you all saw them. It was many days after they had been like quote born, because I was sharing them in my channel membership. Look at how peaceful this little bub looks. Oh my gosh. Like, are they not just absolutely gorgeous. So if you're new and you're just seeing these babies for the first time and you didn't see my video introducing them, you might want to go check out that video, because obviously I talk a little bit more in there, like about, you know, their sculpt and, you know, that sort of thing. But you know, if you are watching this and you're new and you're, you know, you have questions or anything like that, feel free to please put them in the comments. Definitely, I did not bring this sculpt to life for the intention of, you know, it, you know, how do I explain it? I'm not making light of this very, very rare and serious condition that some babies are born with in the world. And it's just a representation that there are babies out there that are born like this, and not just like this, but with other types of conditions that make them look very different. And I feel it's just, you know, it's in my heart to, I don't know. I just have like a love for um, babies, children, and people, you know, that are different, that, you know, go through struggles in life. You know, I have my own story and things like that, which I'm not gonna bore you all again in this video, because I talked a little bit in the last one, and I'll talk some more as I share the twins. Like, you know, story, you know, like things will come out and evolve as I'm here on YouTube. But I just want everybody to know that, you know, like I know some people look at it like, well, this, you know, why are babies like this being, you know, represented in this type of a like hobby, community, doll hobby, where, you know, we're collecting dolls and, you know, dressing them and doing the role play, like, you know, all the fun happy stuff, and then it's almost like making light of a serious condition. But there's also like another huge piece of it, which is the art. And so, you know, for me, being new to the art, and it being a very like deep and spiritual, passionate journey for me, you know, this is art, you know, is representation of, you know, beautiful human beings in life that, you know, otherwise may not get the chance to be represented. You know, everybody wants, or I shouldn't say everybody, but most people want like the picture perfect, you know, baby. You know, when they think of a reborn doll, and they're gonna, you know, spend a whole lot of money to have this hyper realistic, you know, doll that, you know, looks incredibly real, like a real baby. They want, you know, perfection, and they want like, I want this color hair and this color eyes, and, you know, whatever, and which is fine, of course, like, you know, of course that's the norm of what, you know, a lot of us do. But there are some of us here that, you know, want to love and enjoy babies. I mean, like, these babies are adorable. First off, they're just so cute. And from an art perspective, like, as far as the sculpting, I talked about that. Chenza's sculpting is just incredible. The duplication of the faces, like, they're like completely hand sculpted. Okay, so y'all, before this video gets forever, let's change these babies. We really gotta get you babies. which to find out if you're girls or boys or what the story is going to be here. I'll give you names so mommy can have fun shopping and dressing you all. And but I mean, they just they melt my heart, and like I just can't stop like squeezing them and kissing them. And I have been, I guess, over here quietly like in awe, just um really enjoying them. So I'll focus you back over here and the babies. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see both of them while I change them. Let me see if, you know what, let's see if maybe we get you a little higher up, and then that might make it so that you can see both of them a little better. Let's see. I don't know. We're not live, so you can't tell me. I don't know. Hopefully you can maybe see them both a little better. Are we waking you up there, sweetie? I'm sorry. And you're over here like, I'm totally awake. Right, mommy? Yeah. So what I did was I brought over, I brought this little cute Jamie K set. It's girly, it's more girl. Of course, I have more to talk about like the looks of, I'm just loving like all the gender neutral stuff. Like Oscar is in like a botanical print set from Jamie K. And it's just, it like looks masculine on him, and he totally gets away with it. This is a floral, and this has more of like a mauve and a dark mauve, and then like a very light mauve. In there's flowers, little flowers. It's got a cream background. It's a kimono side tie, and then it has the little footed pants. And I guess to me, because of the pinks and purples, I would look at this as more girly. Although don't laugh if you ever catch me with catch Oscar with it on, because I have so many, I lean towards boys, and many of like I really lean towards boys. Boys is always my preference. Open eyes is always my preference. Tiny babies, like everybody has their stuff that, floats their boat in the hobby, right? So, usually when a baby could go either way, I'll pick boy, because I bond better with boys and stuff. But these babies, I was kind of hoping that they would be girls, like once they were born, once I, completed them and everything, that I would look and say, oh, they're girls, because I don't really have like an open eye baby this size to have fun with, like, all of these clothes with. Like this set I got, I'm putting on my silicone preemie, and it's like really big, but I'm just like making it work type of thing, because I want so bad to have the clothes. But it's not the same when it's not really quite fitting them right. I don't know how to explain it. Like this size baby, which is to me like that, like European, like 1 month clothing size, or US like 0 to 3 month size, is just such a nice size, because you can get just really, the whole selection of all the cute, this is a Wonder Wafer, uh, all the cute baby things. Um, so I've been just itching for literally like 2 years now. So because I keep saying it, the moon, the sun, the stars have to align for me to really fall in love with a baby girl because, I lean towards boys. But um and I like seriously like just off the top of my head can't think of a sculpt. Like it has to be like the right sculpt and then the right artist and then the right, like everything. I can't even for myself. I mean, I'm now painting and I'm racking my brains of like what is like a sculpt that would be like a forever sculpt that would really work for me to do as a baby girl. And I think it's just gonna be one of those things that the right baby girl is out there and I'm gonna fall in love and bring them home. I mean, originally I really wanted to do like a silicone, this, size of Oscar, but um, you know, affordability as far as getting another silicone in the like the quality or from like the artist that I would want to get from, you know, the prices have just gone crazily over $10,000. Like it's just not gonna be doable for me. I mean, who knows down the road in the future on the second market, could be 5 years from now, could be 10 years from now, who knows, but maybe that dream will become a reality, um but anyway, back to these amazing babies because that's what this video is about. um well, let's see because I really did not put on and try them out as girls, and maybe I'm gonna fall in love with these babies as girls and then problem solved. I won't be able to if I'm looking at them and just seeing boy. And originally, when, like I said, once I cut that zip tie and I took a few photos and I looked at them, I'm like, all I see is boy. And then all of a sudden, when today I went to fix the weight and I went to trim the hair, and then I'm looking and I'm like, I don't know. I think you two could be girls. I might be girls. But I hate it when people like when it's like so blatantly obvious that a baby is like one or the other. You know what I mean? Like they just look so much like a girl or so much like a boy. And then like the collector, just because they want a girl or they want a boy, they pick what the baby doesn't look like. And then you have like clearly a boy dressed like a girl. In my opinion. And like, I don't know. To me, like that it takes away from the beauty and the realism of the baby, but that's for me. I mean, like it doesn't matter, obviously. Do what makes you happy. They're your babies. I'm just saying for me, like I can't do it. If I'm looking at a baby, like we'll get these babies dressed. If these babies like in this girl set look like boys dressed as girls, well then that's not gonna work. And we all might see something different. I don't know. When I put them out in even like the works in progress and stuff in my channel membership, I think most everybody said boy, but some of you all said girl. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Um, and if you're wondering about my channel membership, there's always a link in the description below for that, or you could just click the blue join button next to subscribe. It's everything behind the scenes in there. I'm sharing like my journey and painting. It's where I do my exclusive live streams. Lots of fun perks for literally less than the price of a cup of coffee a month. So come on in and check that out if you want. But make sure you do smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. All right, so let's see. Can you all see them? All right. Oh, what do you all think? Let's get them back in my lap. Let's set them up. Oh, this video is gonna be so long, but we really gotta get this sorted out. Oh, look at you two. Look at you two. I think that you might be girls. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Because I'm looking through this. So when I turn the camera off and really get a look at them, that's going to be the decider. And because I've been so confused, I'll probably have to post like some pictures and ask everybody, or at least post in membership. Oh, their hair is such a mess. Let me spray a little bit. Let's get some noodles and boo. I got my big thing because it was closer actually to grab. Because, by the way, I use this noodle and boo is the best, absolutely the best stuff for your reborn doll's hair. But also I have this huge thing because I use it in my hair. So it works on human hair really good. I use it in my hair every day, and literally now that is all I use. It is so ridiculously good, this stuff. Whatchamacallit, like I used to put a mousse and a shine serum. I used to have like stuff that I put in my hair, when I got out of the shower, when it was damp, and then sometimes, stuff after it was dried. Literally all I have to do when my hair is damp is squirt some of the noodles and boo. And for my hair, I have shorter hair. It's maybe like 5 or 6 squirts, but literally this bottle is still like half full, and I've had it like, I don't know, 4 months now, something like that. I actually have another one because like I didn't know how long that was going to last on for me. So I have the small thing for the babies, and then I have that, and then I have another one ready to go because it's now my main hair care product, if you all can believe that. So through the dolls, I found my own hair care product, and now literally have to put nothing else in my hair. Well, sometimes a little, finishing spray if I'm like doing my hair up, but if I'm not, it just either gets blow dried or air dried, and that's it. There's Shirut, because I have an easy haircut. And anyway, that's how much I love that noodle and boo. And no, this isn't an advertisement for them. They're not paying me. They're not sponsoring this video or anything. It's just like seriously that good. So, and I use it, for the dolls, obviously. I use it when I'm rooting. It just makes the hair so nice, and it doesn't leave a residue. But anyway, this video is not supposed to be about hair care. I just happen to have that big thing out. So I'm not sure exactly how. Just gonna futz with this a little bit, but I just figured I'd let you all see what it looked like wet, and just kind of with a little, I don't know, doop doo doo, doop doo doo, curly do, or even just flat. Like, I mean, there's a lot of ways. When I was done with their hair and finished trimming it and stuff, and I was like, I take like 24 to 48 hours and then longer, because I was just trimming it again, to do the cut, because I just go real slow, because once you take it off, it's not going to grow back. And I'm just really, really particular, and I'll sit and just play with it and for like hours, and see the different ways it can be styled, and how I want to cut from there to go short, just whatever. And sometimes even styling a baby's hair, especially the ones that I root, like, because I kind of like know what the hair can do, so I'll just sit and do different things, curls and things. Not that it needs it, or it's hard to explain. It's just kind of fun to do the different styles. So please let me know in the comments below if you see girls or boys in these babies, even though they're basically dressed in what I would say would be considered a girl or feminine set by Jamie K. But do you think they look like boys dressed as girls? What do y'all think? Of these babies as girls, do they look? I just want to have it right so that I can go on pick names and just enjoy them. And I don't know why there's like this like halt, like I said, I introduced them. I introduced, here's the boys, my boys. But then something just slowed me down. Okay, I gotta do a little even more trimming there. But anyway, yeah, something just slowed me down to not go like hog wild posting pictures and everything. And this could be why, because like right now, what I'm seeing here, I'm definitely seeing baby girls. Wow. That's amazing, because I really wasn't. They need a little help with their heads. If they were real, they would need some support here. Well, they're new little babies too, right? You're only little tiny babies. I love them so much, and I can't wait to show you all the details, and they're beautiful, like rooting, and like once it dries in place, how nice it looks. I'm very, very pleased with the way that their painting and rooting came out. I'm new for those of you new to my channel, I'm new to reborning. I've only been painting since last March, and I have a really bad back, so it's been slow. These are maybe the 9th babies that I've painted, something like that. And I've done some practice babies that I haven't finished and stuff, but as far as babies that are completed, so I'm new to this, so I'm very like happy like, I don't complete a baby and now and share them. I did the one. One was a disaster that I shared. But anyway, other than that, like, yeah, I don't complete a baby and share it until like, or you won't see me like having it in my collection and enjoying it and showing it if I'm not 100% satisfied that I did the baby to, like, the baby came out the way that I wanted it to look, or that I know it's like to the very, very, very best of my abilities at the time, and that I know that I learned a lot while I was, painting the babies. And oh, we're getting squished over here. The sleeping one's always like, but she doesn't seem to mind. She actually likes to be close up to me and listening to my heartbeat, and that keeps her falling asleep. I'm calling her her. I'm calling you her. Are you girls now? Oh my goodness. All right, everyone. I've held you up for so long. If you're still here, thanks for hanging in there for another really long video. I guess I'm making up for some lost time. I want to chat with you all. And have a little candid chat about like winter depression during the months, especially of January and February, and just it affecting us like everywhere, even in the hobby and stuff like that. So stay tuned. I got a lot of good topics to talk about and sweet babies to share, lots of fun. And we'll see you all very soon. Don't forget to leave a comment, girls or boys. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you have not. And don't forget to hit the links in the description below. Especially follow me on Instagram. Definitely check out my channel membership. There's a lot going on in there. We have a lot of fun in there. It supports my channel, and it's, there's something for all of you. So if you can, it's a lovely thing to do. All right, everyone. Till next time. God bless.